Hello there everyone, this is Dom, and this is my tutorial on my D.A.M.P units. D.A.M.P stands for Dom's Auto-harvesting Melon and Pumpkin units. I will be referring to them as my D.A.M.P farms. This is my Mark II farm, and let's go on over here. And this is my Mark I farm. The big differences between them are size. This has a much smaller footprint than that one, but it is a little bit harder to maneuver around in. This one's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing over here. And that's the one that this tutorial is going to be on. So what'll happen is as soon as you're ready to harvest, just like I am right now, you would just go over here, push this button. Everything you need to harvest would be compressed and either pushed towards you or would fall into these water streams, which bring everything down to these side water streams. Okay, so let's go ahead and start building one of these. Okay, first off we have to start off with a 10 wide by 12 long patch of area, preferably flat. First thing we want to do is we want to go 1, 2, 3 blocks in and dig down for 1 block, 2 blocks wide, and stop 1 block before the markers, the 12 long markers. Then what we want to do is go 1, 2 over and cut a 2 wide channel of the same length on each side. Okay. Now that that's done, we're going to place our half slabs in the center. This will be our walking path, and we're going to add our solid blocks to the ends as our walking path. These ones at the entrance will extend an extra 2 out. So now this is our path through our unit. The next thing we want to do is isolate our pads, our little plots of grass which we're going to use. So what we're going to do is eliminate these blocks here and these blocks here, and we're going to fill them in with our building material. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to dig down another level in these sides, and we are going to add our trapdoors. I use trapdoors because they're cheaper on materials. We're going to open up all these trapdoors. You can use signs, ladders as well. I just prefer trapdoors because it also gives you a feature to be able to close them as well. Let's add them over here and open them all up. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to dig down on either side to make a gradual slope, and I can destroy this marker now. And we want to dig into our side channel and complete this almost hallway. Okay, let's do it for this side as well. This will serve as our access to the extra harvested drops. Okay. Next we want to add our water streams to the paths which we just cut out. It should end right about there. And we'll add one here. Then we want to add our water source blocks to each one of these sides, each one of these has become a water source block now. And as you can tell, the water is flowing towards our trapdoors. That is so the drops from our farm will be able to fall in the water and be forced into this water stream. Okay, next thing we should do is farm out this land. And add our seeds so they have time to grow. You add your seeds on the inner edge of this walkway, and I'm going to use bone meal to help them grow. Above each one of these stalks, we want to add a glass block to prevent ourselves from entering into the farm and destroying the crops or the farmland. And behind each one of these, we want to add either a solid block, or we may add glowstone. It depends on how many resources you've collected, whether or not you would want to use glowstone. I'm going to use glowstone every one of these blocks, one of the ones I've actually just opened up. Okay. Next thing we want to do is start a structure to put our pistons on. So what I'm going to do is add up that, like this. The pistons are going to be facing downwards, so I'm putting this in for the roof for them to sit on. It also serves a purpose in the future for wiring. Okay, now we're going to add in our pistons to these blocks right now. Make these vertical. Man. And on this side as well. Okay. Now the next step we want to do is we want to at least enclose part of this, both for aesthetic looks and for functional purpose. And we want to bridge a gap in the middle. Okay. Next thing we want to do is add our redstone in. So you put one on top of this block. And here, 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 here. We just run it across the whole top of these pistons. We go across the bridge and we put it across these pistons. This is just long enough for this last piston to be able to get power, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks away. So it's just enough for this piston to get power. We want to add in our button, and this is actually a working farm. Last thing you want to do is, now that we have a functioning farm, is you want to add a roof of whatever your choice is, and some sort of wall of whatever your choice. Be sure not to impede on the space for the drops to come out, and you will be safe. So let's go ahead and finish this up, and we'll be able to try it out. And now we have a fully functioning farm. So let's go ahead and try it out and see how many melons we can get here. As you can see, the pistons pushed down and destroyed all the melons. All of the melons either got pushed to this side or this side, and on this, or they got pushed into the water. So they either got pushed towards the middle or towards the water. So let me clear out something in my inventory and pick up all the melons. As you can see, I'm not capable of getting on top of these farmlands. And let's collect all the stuff down here. Okay. This is an option. You can add wooden pressure plates to the bottom of your collection point. This could be useful for a few things. It could be useful for sending a signal to maybe light up a torch to know if there is some drops on that side or anything along that sort. For example, if you just had this on a timer instead of a button, you'd be able to know if you were picking up any drops on these sides. So, yep, that's my tutorial. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.